An Omaha company under watch tonight by the FDA.
WOWT 6 News also put this company's products to the test. Tonight, our hidden camera investigation.
I think I made my first purchase back in October of 2012.
That's when Matt Sullivan began investing in protein powders to enhance his workouts.
I would say in the course of 2 years, I would spend anywhere between maybe $3,000.
Sullivan says he was working out hard but wasn't getting the results he expected.
And that's when I started the whole process of getting it tested on my own.
Sullivan took his protein powder to Midwest Laboratories in Omaha in May of 2014. The results did not match what was on the label. Midwest Laboratories found the cake batter protein had only 19% of the protein promised, or 5 grams per scoop, not the 24 the label said, and 21 grams of carbs and sugars, more than 700 times the amount promised. Aaron Smith, a nutrition specialist at Midwest Laboratories, says these results are rare.
You've never seen results like this before?
No. Usually, to be honest, they're a little bit higher than what they state because they want to make sure that the amount of protein that's listed it meets it if they were any random tests were conducted.
We typically run anywhere from 100 to 150 analyses per day in just proteins.
These products all came from New Dawn Nutrition, a company based right here in Omaha, owned by Brandon Stewart. In a letter from New Dawn Nutrition's attorney, Jim McGow, to Matt's attorney, dated October 6 of 2014, he addressed the lab results. Shortly after your client conducted a test on a protein sold by New Dawn Nutrition, Brandon Stewart met him and reimbursed him for the cost of the test. Additionally, Mr. Stewart advised him that he was switching manufacturers. 2 months later, New Dawn Nutrition's products were once again under the microscope, this time by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. In a warning letter dated August 7, 2015, the FDA says after inspecting New Dawn's products, it found serious violations. The FDA ran tests of several of New Dawn's super protein powders. It found the blueberry pie variety had only 21% of the protein promised and 1,814% more sugar than the label showed. The cake batter had only 16% of the protein promised and 846% more sugar, and the vanilla milkshake had only 11% of the protein promised and 836% more sugar. In the warning letter, the FDA also found a dietary ingredient, DMBA, in Stewart's products that he did not submit to the FDA or put on the label.
Stewart tells me after he received the FDA's warning letter, he immediately destroyed all the products the FDA was questioning and went with a new manufacturer.
He issued WOWT 6 News a statement. Everything we currently carry are now incompliant. We decided to put his claim that all of his brand new products were now compliant to the test. We sent one of our staff members into New Dawn Nutrition wearing a camera. He purchased 2 of New Dawn's new protein powders, vanilla milkshake and cake batter. We took the sealed powders to Midwest Laboratories to have them tested. 6 days after dropping off New Dawn's new protein powder, the results were in. They did not match what is on the label. The vanilla milkshake had only 31% of protein promised on the label, or 9 grams versus the 21 grams listed. And the cake batter had only 42% of the protein promised. As for sugars, both powders had more than 300% what the label said.
We reached out to Stewart with our lab results. He tells us he has no answer as to why these results are different than what's on his label.
The FDA states in the warning letter if Stewart does not correct the violations, they could take further action, including possibly seizing New Dawn's products or stopping his business from operating. Since the case is ongoing, the FDA can't comment, but Stewart tells us he's fully cooperating with the FDA. As for Matt, he hopes that by speaking out, customers will get what they are promised.
I'm not out there to put anyone out of business. That's not my case at all. It's make it right. Make your protein right.
I spoke to the FDA on the phone. They tell me safety is always their top concern. The FDA is asking anyone who has taken New Dawn Nutrition's products and experienced any kind of adverse health effects to please report it to them. I have included a link under this story on how to do that.